Hello everybody, it's Richard, it's Games Freezer, and today we are doing a 10-minute taster for a video game called Ashwalkers. Now, Ashwalkers is kind of point and click, kind of choose your own adventure style game, and it's got a nice atmosphere about it that draws you in. So I have played about 5 minutes of it just to get a feel for it. I wanted to do that with this one. Normally I just go straight into a game without playing it previously for a 10-minute taster, but I thought I'd give this a go because I didn't want it to be too slow, and it doesn't feel too slow. 10-minute taster, you haven't got much time to convey what the game's all about, so this feels like a good fit for a 10-minute taster. So let's have a look. I won't continue, I'll go new game and we'll go from the start. Are you ready? Okay, new game, standard tutorial, yes. Start expedition. Looks as though you can change starting zone and starting traits. Maybe that's if you untick that, and maybe you need to complete it first for that sort of end game plus stuff to open up. Right, anyway, start expedition, and away we go. I do like the look of this, as in the visual style. Yeah, it really drew me in immediately to the kind of atmosphere that it's trying to build. Day 13, almost 2 weeks ago, the third squad left the Citadel in search of the legendary Dome of Domes. One thing I did find is you can't click through to the next part, which is quite annoying. At least I don't think you can. I was clicking away earlier when I tried it out. The squad members, Petra the captain, Sin the warrior, Carly the diplomat, and Nadir the scout, have been picking their way cautiously through the deadly, unbreathable, ash-filled outside air. The squad is the last hope of survival for the 200,000 souls of the Citadel. Having crossed the desert canyon of the north, they have finally arrived in view of the Ash Plains beacon, a crucial milestone in their search for the legendary refuge. I think this is the bit where the tutorial then kicks in. It's basically pointing and clicking, searching and choosing. That felt like the game loop. I didn't go too far in, so we'll see how we go. Right, welcome to Ashwalkers. You can move around the game world with left click. Okay, so we kind of point, we click. Loving this artwork, it's really cool, sort of pencil drawn art, kind of 3D-ish, 2.5D is that called? I don't know. But yeah, it really brings home kind of desolate feel. You need to help your squad survive bad weather, hostile forces and the passage of time. Find a resource to gather before carrying on. Okay, that's the resource. Then left click to pick it up. You can gather resources in exchange for energy. Petra is exhausted. Change squad gatherer with right click. And then left click to gather resource. Sin will receive 1 wood. To hold on the left click. So I can change the person again, and then Carly will retrieve 1 wood. Okay. Then if I want to change my person again, which I can't actually, only when you're when you're collecting. So that person that collected then becomes the kind of leader, or the person who's going to walk first. KE-14 outpost, one of the furthest refuges from the Citadel, used by pathfinders to glean meteorological and cartographical data. One of the beacons containing data on a dome of domes should be located here. So yeah, I like these pop-ups, give you a bit of information about the area. That looks really cool as well. Big fan of that in Fallout, when you discover a new location, and in Fallout 3, and it gives you that noise and that show of the name of what you've just discovered. That is a dopamine hit every time. Right, okay, so let's have a look. Savage painting. This painting was produced no more than a few weeks ago. The symbols of brutality and barbarity are depicted with respect. Could this be a warning of dangers to come, or a macabre fascination with the wolf? Okay, right, so this is this beacon that we've been looking for, I think. The beacon. Several days after leaving the Citadel, the squad explores an abandoned outpost. The Pathfinder's information was correct. One of the beacons that will guide them to the Dome of Domes is indeed right here. As Callie starts hacking the beacon's data, Sim keeps a vigilant watch of the outpost exits, scanning for any potential threats. Meanwhile, Nadir begins preparing the trail the squad will take through the ashes as Petra uses the radio set to contact the operator. Right, okay. Speaker of the rudimentary radio crackles and hisses before the reassuring voice of the operator is heard. Congratulations, on behalf of the authority, you've reached the first beacon. Now you must decide on your strategy to reach the second beacon. So throughout the adventure you will need to make decisions to progress. Okay, so we get these decisions on the right hand side. So this is the kind of choose your own adventure style part of the game. Keep moving, plan ahead, act fast. Okay. Every obstacle in our path will be destroyed. So that the first one's the thinking man's route, second one's the fighting route. Every obstacle in our path will be destroyed. Then there's the we seek to understand the world and prepare ourselves to meet it. So that's the kind of diplomacy. And then the stealth route, we shall be invisible and therefore invincible. What do we think? I think we shall be invisible and therefore invincible. The squad members display caution and discretion. The operator agrees with their cautious approach. With the next wave, the Citadel will collapse. Our hopes lie with you. Scouts, be silent, be cunning. The radio signal goes dead and the squad members resume their determined march. You should set up camp before continuing your expedition. Okay, set up camp. The stronger your campfire is, the more efficient your camp activities and resource consumption will be. Add 2 combustibles to the fire to continue. Okay. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh look, there's someone at my door. Who would have thought it? Right, BRB. Right, I'm back. Okay, so stronger the campfire, more add 2 combustibles, yeah. Oh, and then do I cook? Oh, maybe I'll just I'm not sure what I need to do next, if I'm honest. Do I have more combustibles? Oh, right. You need to keep your squad members' levels of satiety, warmth and energy as high as possible using the meagre resources available. If a character runs out of one of these values, they will begin to lose health points. Give Carly a ration to continue. Who's Carly? Oh, right, okay. The health of one of your characters reaches 0, they will die. If 3 squad members die, the game is over. Give Sin some medication. Okay, Sin, you'll get a medication. Other camp tasks are available in the scheduling section. Consult your schedule to continue. This is interesting. You need energy to gather resources and walk on. Grant Petra a rest to continue. Squad members' level of hope improves or reduces the efficiency of their tasks, their consumption, and some event choices. Select Carly and Nadir to have a conversation in order to continue. How do I do that? Assign Carly to camp task. Oh, right, I see. So I take it from here and here, right? Squad members can also stand guard to protect the rest of the squad from danger or explore and try and find resources. Assign Sin to one of these 2 tasks to continue. Guard or explore? Let's go explore. Each squad member has skills which increase or decrease how effective camp tasks are. You'll need to find out what these skills are on your own. Confirm your assignments to continue. Right, okay. So schedule, go in there, drop some different squad members into the task and then confirm. Right, I think I'm with it. Nadir, so brave young scientist, how do you like your new outside life? It's hard to breathe sometimes, even with my new equipment. Did you also find breathing hard at first? Well, in the Pathfinders you're forced to train like a madman as soon as you can walk. Okay. Sin has returned from exploration and has brought back 1 ration and 1 campfire. Okay, so what's the energy? Petra is exhausted, so Petra needs to rest. Have I not done that bit already? Anyway, surprise guests. Flee in a wolf pack. A stream of rodents rampage through the camp. The predators on their towels rip open Petra's backpack and escape with the flammable materials that were inside. That's because I didn't go on guard. Time spent carrying out camp tasks diminishes the charges your campfire retains, increases the danger of negative future events and uses up time. Okay. You now know the basics of squad survival. You'll have to find out the rest for yourselves. Good luck and may your squad save the citadel from destruction. Pack up camp to continue. Right, pack up and leave. Okay, onwards and upwards. So I've got to keep an eye on all this and then set up camp when I need to. What's in the backpack? So each person's got some things assigned to them in the backpack. Can I kind of arrange them? Oh, I can. Excuse me. So we need food for a start. We'll find food, won't we? What's up here? Combustibles. Ash full, hope lost, energy lost. Right. Go. So how open is the exploration? It looks as though it's kind of funneling me down one part. I can't can't head off the beaten track by the looks of it. Won't allow me to go over here. I have to go that way. I'm looking for things to pick up. Is that anything? No. No, I think the only things you can pick up are these kind of things that are giving off that glow. Oh, hello. The wolf. Through the mist, the squad members spy the silhouette of a wolf. The scrawny beast bares its fangs, growls, and moves to attack. We're gonna go with the runaway option. The squad begins running as quickly as possible through the ashes. The squad members don't look back. After several minutes of intense exertion, the exhausted squad members realise that the wolf is no longer behind them. The squad is tired. Click to continue. Should we set up camp? Or maybe go over here and collect these resources first? I think I'll get this resource over here and then set up camp. There's a bloke over there. Look. Oh, there's some chicken. Right, now I need to change the person so as it goes in their backpack. Right, so shall we set up camp? Well, let's see if I can remember what I was taught. I know that everybody is knackered. Shall I do a bit more of this? Right, medium fire, yeah. Actually, let's do one more. Large fire. And then we do schedule. Then I would like Petra to rest. Yeah. Someone to go on guard, and that should be... who should that be? The one with the most energy, maybe. Nadir. Okay. And then we want Carly and Sin. Is that Carly? Right, yep. And then confirm. Right, let's see what happens with that. Carly, earlier today I saw a black and white oryx. It took flight over there to the west. Do you think we could hunt them for food? Grimmies, no point hunting them. Their meat is toxic. What? Oryx meat is toxic? I never read that in the library books. I don't know how long ago your dusty old books were written, but where I come from, we used oryx meat to poison rats. Traces of footprints. Nadir is convinced that he is being watched. Later on, the squad members notice footprints uncomfortably close to their camp. Nadir is discouraged. Okay, right, so encyclopedia. Oh look, outposts are advanced positions outside the domes that can be used as relays during their inhabitants' exploration missions and for monitoring meteorological and topographical data. Most of these outposts were built after the cataclysm. People, savage peoples. Among the human population before the cataclysm, some of those who found no place in the dome had no choice but to live outside. There they learned to adapt to their harsh environment. These people, dubbed the Grey People or Savage by dome inhabitants, have managed to survive by various means. but mainly by inhabiting sealed caves, subways and bunkers. Okay, right, so should we move on? Pack up and leave? I think we should. We're suitably rested and we're ready to rumble. And the guy over here, obviously where this guy is. We need some medical supplies. The campfire. The squad members notice a campfire in the distance. There, a hooded figure could be seen warming his hands. Approach. Come on. Squad members approach, hands raised in the air. From beneath his hood, the young savage greets them with a smile. Carly enters into a conversation with him and the savage invites them to sit and eat. Rest with a watch rotation. Eat and rest. Come on, we need food. The squad decides to share a meal with a stranger. The respite takes place without incident. Carly spends most of the time chatting with the savage. From this conversation, Carly learns of a group of savages to the north called the Hound who believe in the values of honour and warriorship. Okay. Squad leaves a few hours later after a warm farewell from the stranger. The squad has sated its hunger. Excellent news. That's exactly what we needed. The squad has rested. Happy days. The squad has warmed up. And this is what I'm talking about. Good decision. Right, through this cool looking next time we have to fight we need to be extra careful. I'm not sure we have enough first aid supplies to treat any wounds. Fork in the road, eh? The Ash Valley. Two paths open up before the squad. To the west lies a territory inhabited by wild animals. If the tracks in the ash are to be believed, to the east sprawls a cold, rugged, winding valley. Simpson, eh? Take the eastern path. Sticking to our sneaking route. The squad decides to enter the winding valley. Nadir assures the rest of the squad that this path is safer because it will be easier to hide from any threats. Okay. Got some resources over here. Traces of pursuit. Animal tracks can be seen in the ashes. A large pack of wolves pursuing their prey eastwards. Right, food. Exactly what we need. What we do, you take all of that food. Then the next person can take first aid. Excellent. Petra. Okay. Anything else around here? It seems to be opening up a little bit more. I wonder if there's sort of like hidden... Oh, hello. The hunt. Squad crosses a plain broken with protruding razor-sharp rock. Suddenly anxious, Sin motions to the rest of the squad to stop for a moment. Nadir peeps around and assures Sin there is no danger. Trust Sin and stop. The squad decides to halt and take shelter for a while. After taking refuge between the massive shards of rock, the squad members suddenly see a large and menacing pack of wolves prowling around them in a circle. They are trapped and they need to find an escape. Shout to scare off the pack. Squad members start yelling and stamping, making plenty of noise. A few of the wolves run away, but others remain to attack the squad. However, the squad members have the upper hand, and they manage to kill a few wolves before making good their own escape. The squad has been injured. Right, set up camp. Nadir needs attention. From the Pathfinder to the final hope of my people. Ha! Who else can boast such a glorious end to their career? Right, okay. We need a fire to begin with. We're running out of firewood, which isn't good. No good without firewood. And we need first aid for Nadir. Is that in schedule? It is, isn't it? Feed, heal and warm. Right, here we go. Yeah, that's what I need to do. So, Nadir, where are you? Is that Nadir? No, that's Nadir, isn't it? That's the thing, they should have the names just above. Oh no, it's under here, isn't it? So Nadir is that person there. Right, okay, I'm with you, I'm with you. That's what I needed. Anyone low? 5 out of 10, 9 out of 14, 7 out of 12. Right, okay, so let's just give it to Carly. That's it. Right, okay, and then schedule. Anyone need rest? Not really. Guard? Yes, we get a guard on the guard. Who's the sneaky one? Is it Nadir? No, I think it's Sin, isn't it? Explore. Carly to talk with Nadir. Right, that's good. Let's do this. See what that gives us. Speaking in sign language. How come you know the Pathfinder sign language? Speaking in sign language. It's complicated, but let's just say that I was a quiet little girl who loved libraries. Speaking in sign language, you've got quite a vocab there, mysterious bookworm. You are well read. There you go. Finding out little tidbits. Sin has returned and brought back 1 meat and 1 fire. Good stuff. We need first aid. Snares. The extra traps placed by the squad have proved effective at snaring the rodents that proliferate the region. All the traps are full. The squad has found food. Good news. Well, that was good. That was a good setup. Kind of evenly distributed across the various tasks. That seemed to work. No medication though. Right, pick up and leave camp. Away we go. I need this, whatever this is. It looks like a... Is it a trap? Oh no, wood, firewood. Next time we have to fight. Blah blah blah. Okay. Who can pick it up? Everyone's got... Oh no. Okay, we are good to go. Can I go around this corner? No. Right, let's head this way. Have a little double check around that bit just to make sure there's nothing untowards. So we're going to go towards that little hut. I see, so wherever that arrow lands is whoever's picking it up. Right, cool. Oh, they're stuck in a bit of a loop. Right, I've got food and fire. This stuff over here. Charred journal. The writings of a man on the run from a pack of wolves. He did not live to write a different end to the tale, but his journal miraculously survived the acidity of the air. Can't go in there, so we go this way. I'm well into this, the pace of this. As in, walk, explore, stop, then start again. Sort of methodically pick your way through. Ooh, what is this house? This looks good. It is like a visual, interactive visual novel, isn't it? It feels that way. That red tinge around the screen must mean danger, right? As we walk straight into the danger. Is there any way, alternative route? No, I don't think there is. Right, okay. It's getting dark. Right, we've got to see inside here, haven't we, basically. Looks dodgy. The mansion. As the squad enters a surprisingly well conserved ruin, Carly steps on a cable. It's a rudimentary trap which, with a muffled click, locks the front door. Wow, this took a twist. Scouts are locked inside the mansion. The sound of hurried footsteps can be heard in the adjacent room. Nothing in here I can pick up by the looks of it, unless I can get through this door. The Hound. In the corner of a dusty room are at least 24 figures dressed in wolf pelts, observing the squad with spears and bows at the ready. Difficult to determine the exact level of their hostility. Direct confrontation is risky. The wolf-headed savages await the squad's reaction. Do not draw weapons. Right. The squad decides to play for time. The savages calm down a little. One tall warrior orders the others to lower their weapons. Then he speaks. You stand on the territory of the Hound. If you can prove the valour of your clan in one-on-one, hand-to-hand combat, you will be welcome. Accept the challenge. The squad accepts the challenge. The tall warrior nods, satisfied. I will be your adversary. Who will be mine? This is not a duel to the death. The chosen squad member must display strategy or brute force. Go with our brutal warrior. Sin steps forward, his gaze focused. The savage positions himself opposite Sin. The warrior of the squad has great experience of this exercise. He's done things like this all his life, sorry. Strike first, prepare to dodge. Prepare to dodge. Squad member makes ready to dodge the blow. The savage warrior launches himself at his target, but his attack is easily dodged. Draw him over towards a rotten floorboard. Oh yeah, that'd be good. Squad member carefully retreats. The savage pursues his target, but the floorboard gives way and his leg is stuck. Squad member delivering a decisive blow. An uppercut to the chin knocks out the savage, who collapses to the floor, defeated. Nice. The savage acknowledges the squad's strength. They salute them with respect and humility. The squad members are welcomed into the refuge, which suddenly takes on a warmer, more welcoming aspect The Savages and the Hound prove to be amicable. The squad members can stop over here before resuming their journey. The squad is remotivated. Good work. Right, I think that is a fantastic place to stop our 10-minute taster. I'm really liking this game. It's got me hooked. It's another one that I'm going to need to add onto my list to get through, because this is really cool, and I like the vibe and I like the pacing of it. I'm loving the kind of fighting fantasy style sort of choices. The squad management, not overly complex, just what I like. Nothing too deep, but deep enough that you're going to need to make decisions. Obviously each of your squad members has got their different characteristics and abilities. Yeah, it feels really good. It feels a bit different to what I've played recently. When I was looking at this, I thought it was going to be the standard kind of survival game, chop and craft and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, this is different. I like it. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Hopefully it's given you an insight into Ashwalkers, and it's given you an indication as to whether you'd want to buy the game or not. If you're interested in it, head over to Steam and whack it on your wish list. Until next time, my friends, you can find us on www.gamesfreezer.co.uk. You can find us on Twitter @GamesFreezer. You can find us on Instagram @GamesFreezer. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like the videos that you like on our channel. That helps us greatly. But until next time, it's goodbye, my friends.